the heater in. Good? Okay. And we'll warm up a little bit as we go. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll just get started in Sukhasana. All of you are already there, so whatever position is comfortable for you to sit in, kneeling, cross-legged, whatever works for you. Let's just take a moment here to just arrive, taking a couple of deep breaths. Today we are practicing gratitude through equanimity. And equanimity embodies finding calmness even in moments of chaos or things not going as planned, and finding a place of peace and acceptance. So in our practice connected to gratitude this entire month, we're thinking about not only being grateful for the things that we want in our life, but also for the things that we may not have asked for that may arrive in our life, things we may face, and being able to meet that in a place of calmness and to be open to being curious about what that can teach you, or how you can lean into your practices around that to find gratitude. So let's just take a moment as we arrive to maybe think about one thing we're grateful for, that we really are just our family, our friends, our loved ones, and then something that happened and how we can maybe find some gratitude there. Not even something that happened, something else in your life that's like, I don't know how to be grateful for this. So let's just take a couple of moments as we arrive to just bring that into the space. And as you breathe here, just let the breath be where it is, just to start, and just notice where the breath is. And you can shift and change it if you like. See if you can invite the inhale to soften the belly. The exhale to release any tension that we might be holding there or anywhere else in our bodies. Noticing our shoulders, if they're hunched up or forward. Maybe drop them down away from the ears. We draw the shoulder blades together a little and open the heart space. One thing we're grateful for, and one thing we're curious about being grateful for. Notice the points of contact that you have with the earth beneath you. Our sit bones, our hips, the base of our spine, all rooted and supported here, connected. During your practice today, maybe thinking about drawing on the support of the earth beneath you. When our feet are in contact with the earth, connecting with the soles of our feet, pressing into the earth, grounding through these postures. When we're seated, feeling our spine connected. Our sit bones, our hips. Sometimes when we are not feeling safe in our bodies when we're trying something new, when there's something happening around us, and we may be feeling a little unstable internally. It's important to connect with those around you so that you can find and identify something stable in your environment, something to take with you off the mat. Okay, I'm going to share a mudra with you today. It's called Lotus Mudra. So we bring the heels of our hands together, and then we bring the pinkies and the thumbs together and spread all of the fingers out. This is the Lotus Mudra, and it is a way to connect with gratitude. When we think of the lotus, it grows from mud, and if there's no mud, there's no lotus. So as we look into our lotus, we can see that there's kind of a bowl shape here. So whatever you found within you that you're grateful for, let's just take a moment to think about this lotus being at the space of our heart and connecting with our heart space. And think about those things filling this bowl. Maybe it's filled with light. We're grateful for community, for bodies that can move in any way, for this practice, for friends, family. New opportunities to learn and grow. And on your next inhale, let's think about reaching that lotus up overhead and releasing it on the exhale. Okay, let's just do some simple seated twists just to create some space in our spine and slowly awaken our body to some movement. So on the inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand to the right knee, right hand to the earth. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, right hand to the left knee, left hand to the earth. And we'll just move through these at your own pace, lengthening as we inhale, exhaling, connecting with our center. Maybe just drawing awareness to our navel, to our spine, and thinking about drawing it inward. As you inhale and you lengthen the spine, feeling the breath fill the belly, exhaling, releasing any tension from that space. Coming back to that visualization. Inhale, lengthening, exhale. We're creating space in the spine, and by doing this movement from side to side, we're creating balance from within. This is a grounding practice. And the next time you find yourself landing on the right side, let's pause here. Left hand to the right knee and the right hand to the earth. If we just bring our gaze to our right shoulder or to the right side, you can look behind you if you'd like. Wherever that gaze lands, wherever your hand lands, is exactly where it's meant to be. Each inhale, just think about keeping that length in the spine, and exhaling, drawing the navel in gently. Inhale on the next inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Let's bring the hands to the middle and just walk them out just a little bit. And then just let the head hang heavy and the spine round. Just taking 3 breaths here. Inhale, lock the hands back. And then coming all the way up again. Lengthening and exhale, right hand to the left knee. Pausing here. Wherever your gaze lands, you can soften the gaze or close the eyes if it feels safe to do so. Coming back to that awareness at our center, at our bellies. The intention to soften. Exhale and slowly unwind. Let that exhale bring you back to center. And we'll move into a tabletop. Let's bring our blanket to our mat. We can use our blanket to support our knees here. And coming into tabletop, we'll have our knees stacked under our hips and our wrists stacked under our shoulders. We're pressing into the mat with the tops of our feet and the palms of our hands and kind of gripping with our fingers to have a nice stable foundation here. Gently drawing the navel in towards the spine. Inhaling. Let's just drop that belly now. Open the heart center, gaze rises, and our tailbone rises. Exhale, press into the earth, rounding the spine, tuck the tailbone, and draw the navel inward. Inhale, drop the belly. Open the heart space. Gaze and tailbone rises. Exhale into cat. Letting it all go, pushing it into the earth. Inhale, drawing the breath into the heart space, filling and softening the belly. Move through these at your own pace. Go nice and slow. Try not to rush. If your pace is rushed, be curious about why. You have all the time here. We're not going anywhere. So use this space to just feel into the body. You can feel into the hips or the shoulders. If you find some place that's kind of sticky, pause there and think about softening. Can you soften even by 1%? come back through center. We'll bring the left leg out to the side. We'll just press into the pinky toe edge of that foot. Walk the hands over to the right, placing the right hand down. On the inhale, think about just sweeping that left arm up, stretching, reaching skyward, opening up the left side of the body. Take 3 breaths here, lengthening and reaching. You can also bring the arm to the ear and reach out to the right if you'd like. Exhale, sweeping down, back through center. Coming into the opposite side, bringing the right foot out, pressing through the side of your pinky toe into that edge of the foot. Walking the hands over to the left. Inhale, sweeping that arm up. Fingertips reaching. Our gaze can even come towards our fingertips. 3 breaths. Exhale, sweeping down. Coming back through tabletop. Let's take a child's pose, bringing the knees towards the edges of the mat. You can bring your bolster in as well. And we're going to sink the hips down towards the heels. So as we have our big toes together and our knees wide on the mat, it creates some space for our bodies. But wherever you are, if you'd like some little bit of support here, you all are doing so good. Great. Okay. Yeah. Use the bolster, use the props. Walk the hands out. Bring the body towards the earth. Breathing into the belly. Opening the heart to the earth beneath you. Our foreheads maybe pressed to the mat or near our bolster. Just think about softening our forehead and releasing anything that's heavy on our minds. Walk the hands back, bring the head up last. And move that bolster out of the way. Probably flung mine a little too far. A little aggressive there. Okay. We'll come back into tabletop. And from tabletop, we're just going to extend the right arm out, reaching out. We'll start here, just 3 breaths. Exhale, lower the right arm. Left arm out, reaching the fingertips forward. Exhale, lower the left hand.
Find a very stable tabletop position. Check in with your alignment, with your wrists and your knees being stacked under your hips. Draw the navel in, engaging our core. And as we inhale, we'll lift the right arm out and the left leg out, extending, reaching through the sole of the left foot towards the back of the room. 3 breaths. Out and up. Exhale, lower down. Opposite side. Reach the left fingers out. Right leg extends. You can tuck the left toes here for more stability. Reaching out and up, engaging the core, squeezing the legs together, supporting the lower back. Last breath. Exhale, release. Let's take a couple of cat-cows here, releasing any tension. Inhale, drop the belly, tailbone rises. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Coming back into cow and cat. Let's bring our right knee forward towards our right wrist for pigeon. You can place a block underneath your hip to support you here. Your shin does not have to be parallel to the front of the mat. It can be wherever it is. Your ankle can be where it is. And we can use our bolster here to provide a little bit of height or cushion if we want to come down to the forearms. Just sync that or check in with your left hip. See if they're even here. And if they're not, that's okay. Just think about drawing them into balance. Breathing in to the opening of the right hip. Releasing any tightness here, any energy that you might be holding on to. Won't be here too long, but we want to spend some time here allowing the fascia to maybe release a little, and as we do this over time, our hips loosen up and we become a little more flexible in this area. Our hips are part of our foundation. They are connected to the element of earth. They provide stability and structure for our bodies, but also for our energy. Sometimes tightness here can be residual energy that's needing to be released from our past experiences. So in releasing that, we can be grateful for the structure and stability our hips provide us, grateful for those experiences, but also for releasing it to create an opportunity to invite something new, a new experience. And walk the hands back. And we'll release any props. And coming back through tabletop, we'll just send the hips back. Whatever feels good to release that here. If you want to take some side to side, just kind of feeling into the hips here. And then we'll come into the opposite side. So finding tabletop in a neutral position and then drawing that left knee forward. Finding some support with our props here so that we can find stillness just for a moment. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere it is not needed, or clenching or tightening anywhere. See if we can soften just a little. Inhale, walk the hands back, release our props. Coming back through tabletop. One last time for now, we'll tuck our toes and press back for downward dog, lifting the knees and the hips. You can keep the knees bent here, and I'm not so worried about my heels touching the mat, and you shouldn't be either. The goal here is to lengthen the spine, so we're pressing in with our palms, lifting the tailbone and sending the heart space towards the top of our thighs. You can widen the stance and bend the knees. That feels good. Take 3 breaths. You can bring your gaze towards the front of the mat, towards your hands, and walk your feet forward, or you may choose to walk the hands back, whatever feels safest for you, and we can move that blanket out of the way. Slowly coming up, all the way up. And if you're not at the front of your mat, you can come to the front of your mat. We'll just find mountain pose. So in mountain pose, we're standing with our feet hip distance apart. Nice and tall here, lengthening the spine, opening the heart center forward and tucking the tailbone down towards the earth. Palms face outward, fingers active here. We're drawing the shoulder blades back and together. Open the heart space. And as you exhale and you breathe here, connect with the space of the soles of your feet. Connect with the earth below. feel all the points of contact. It may feel good to maybe rock side to side a little, feeling into the edges of our feet, our support here, maybe lifting the toes and putting them back down. And we'll take a moment here, find some stillness. If it feels safe to do so, close the eyes and connect back with those things you're grateful for. Or maybe you set an intention for your practice today. You can connect with that. And draw the awareness to the heart center. Breathe in the space, just connecting with whatever is there, whatever's arising. On the inhale, let's circle sweep the arms up. Bring the palms together. Exhale, bend at the knees, hinge at the hips, fold forward. You can bring your blocks here to the front of your mat if you'd like. And on the inhale, we'll half lift, bringing the back flat, the crown of the head reaching forward, grounding and rooting through the soles of the feet. Exhale, bending the knees, folding all the way forward. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up. Bringing the palms together, let's interlace the fingers and just release our pointer fingers and our thumbs. And we're reaching through our fingers here, lengthening the spine. Exhale, send the fingertips to the right, reaching and pushing that left hip out. Opening up the side body. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, left side. Sending the right hips out. Inhale, back through center. Right side. Inhale through center. Exhale, left side. One more time on each side. Inhaling as you come through center, squeeze the biceps towards the ears. Exhale, shift the hips. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Last inhale in the center. Exhale, release the arms. Maybe do some arm circles here. Let's just shake out the shoulders. Our arms are connected to our heart space. So let's take some circles with our arms here. Opening up the arms. Just on the right side here, just inhaling and we have like a backwards row here. We're just circling the arm. Your gaze can follow the fingertips if that feels good. Big circles. Loosening up some of that tension connected to our heart space. And the other way, kind of scooping and coming around. Opposite side, left side, big arm circles. And opposite way, scooping and coming forward. Okay, I'm going to bring in a little grief yoga practice here, releasing the overwhelm. So we're going to think about bringing the feet hip distance apart, maybe even a little bit closer, whatever's comfortable here. And then if we bring the arms up, think about anything that is overwhelming right now, anything that's just a lot to carry, anything we've been holding on to. And if we visualize that on the exhale, we're going to bend the knees and just release it, using the movement and the breath, and create some sound here as you exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release. Last one. We'll come back up just into mountain pose, maybe placing the hands over the heart space. Maybe you want to just rock side to side gently a little, or stand still. And just notice how you're feeling here. Just connecting with the heart. Whatever you're feeling is valid. It's okay. It's just there. Let's be curious. Grateful for this practice. The space to look within. To find awareness. Equanimity. Place of calmness. On the inhale, circle, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands on the earth or on your blocks. Inhale, half lift, flat-ish back, crown reaching. Exhale, fold all the way forward, and let's just grab each elbow and just dangle here. You may want to walk the feet out a little. We're bending the knees. Just let the spine round and the head hang heavy wherever you are, rooting through the soles of the feet. Just releasing some tension in the spine, the neck and shoulders. Okay. Now we can plant the hands and come all the way down to our mats. We're moving into the meditation portion of the practice today. So find a comfortable place to be. If you'd like to lay down on your back or sit. Having the bolster under your knees is really helpful for comfort for the lower back. If you'd like to do that, I can bring more blankets around if you'd like another blanket. Anything you need. There's other bolsters. Just let me know. You'll be here for about 15-ish minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So find where you'd like to be. If you need to move the body during the meditation, that's okay. This is just a time for you to rest and to receive, to let your body integrate the work that you've done today. You can think of it as an extended Shavasana if you'd like to be in Shavasana. And once you find a comfortable position to lay in, just take a cleansing breath in through the nose and exhale, release. Again, in through the nose, exhale, release. And just notice, once again, the earth beneath you, the floor, your mat. Notice the points of contact your body has with the earth. Back of the head and neck, our spine, our arms maybe, legs. And identify for a moment with the qualities of earth. Mountains are earth. Think about the strength of a mountain maybe. And know that the qualities of earth that come forward are also qualities of earth within you. As we draw awareness to this, drawing awareness to our legs and the base of our spine, our hips. Maybe thinking about roots growing from the soles of our feet into the earth and connecting us even deeper here. Anchoring you into this place of safety, structure, stability, and also nourishment. As you breathe, let the belly be soft. As the air passes into the body, into the lungs, let the chest, the heart space soften. Begin to create space within for nourishment. And as you breathe and draw nourishment from the earth into the body through the soles of your feet, and the legs, and the hips, it begins to release anything that's not serving us here, anything it's time to let go of. Filling these spaces with nourishing light. And the belly fills with light, becomes even softer. Maybe there's a sensation of warmth that arises here. All the tiny muscles around our rib cage, between the ribs, our intercostals. The front side of our body, our sternum, our chest. Even the collarbones soften. And this light and this warmth releases any tension in the shoulders as they melt
towards the earth. Down to the elbows and your wrists, your hands, fingertips. All the muscles in the neck, all that tension, tightness, releases. Our jaw relaxes, our cheeks, forehead, the top of our head, our crown, and the back of our head. And that light just expanding on each breath. Inhaling, drawing in from the earth. Expanding. Exhaling, releasing anything you need to let go of here. If you feel resourced, full of light, and filled with love, think about sending some of that energy out around you, out to maybe someone that you know could use a little love, a little nourishment. Sending it out into the world, into the collective. Giving is an act of gratitude. We give to others when we feel we have more than enough to share. And if we don't feel that we have enough, maybe we need a little more. We can think about receiving here. Receiving a little more. Giving others the opportunity to give and share. Giving the earth the opportunity, the collective. Whatever you need here, this space is yours. And begin to deepen the breathing. about holding this light in the space of your belly or in the space of your heart. And as you slowly awaken, that light is stored here for when you need it next. Carrying it with you beyond the space of your mat. Carrying with you tools and practices that you have learned today or been reminded of today. And when you're ready, making gentle movements with your fingers and toes. Slowly coming to a seated position. Maybe rolling to one side first. Pausing and thinking about awakening to new possibilities. We'll close by just bringing our hands to prayer pose or putting the hands over the heart space. We'll just take a moment here, just connecting one last time with that vibration of gratitude, that sentiment of gratitude today. I am grateful for new people to practice with. I'm grateful for the opportunity to live out a previous dream, a current dream. I'm grateful for a body that can move in any way during our practice. Grateful for this beautiful space to practice in. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Cultivating gratitude, finding this time and space to come to our mats and to share the space together. Thank you.